Welcome back, my Jedi friends, and today we discuss the battle with your inner demons. A battle is unfolding. It's always unfolding. The battle is in our head, folks. The battle's in our head. And today in this video, we're going to discuss how your inner demons create themselves and how they get power. But more importantly, this is the crucial part. We're going to show you how to win or how to move the odds in your favor. A great military general is coming your way, my friends, to edge the battle in your favor. We're in a Lord of the Rings type moment, and it's a critical stage of the battle. And we all have to fight these folks. We all have to fight. It's a great metaphor for what goes on in our head. Our head is where it's all at. Our head is where the energy starts. Our energy is where the battle actually unfolds, what energy we put into it. And today I'm going to show you how to energize a better battle plan. Energize a battle, or something along those lines, folks. We're going to energize a better battle. I'm going to energize my linguistics right now and say we're going to energize a better battle plan, folks. That's what we're going to do. So where we energy goes, where the attention flows, that's where it's at. So hopefully will work for my linguistics for the content of this video. And we can discuss the battle, folks, that goes on in your head. Because all of us have to fight this, folks. All of us. We all go through our battle of the mind. And what happens in this battle of the mind, if I'm to simplify it for you, the demonic forces, the powers of evil, the people that are out to get you, are generally someone else's voice that you've given power. You've actually handed them a general role in the battle of the army, in the army battle, and said, right, yes, you've got lots of power. Now you can fight against me, fight against the good battles, fight against the good part of my mind. So the thing that we have going against us, folks, the big issue that we're going to face here is something that I've discussed on previous videos called the negativity bias. Now, this is a well-researched phenomenon that pretty much says that we give 3 times more energy to negatives than we do positives. We're charged. We are negatively charged. We're like a charge. Lots of voltage going through our mind whenever we encounter something negative. And it's not what happens to us, it's how we process that. Our computer in our head, how it processes it. Now, do we let it go or do we keep processing it over and over again? And that's where most battles are lost, folks. A rogue voice, a rogue idea gets in our head and we just keep energizing it and energizing it and energizing it. And certainly personal circumstances can influence that. And there's certain things that we can influence and certain things that we can't. And we get lost in that, lost in the chaos of the battle, folks. We get lost in the chaos of the battle. So the first step in the battle is to work out what you do have control of and what you don't. Because if we take, is a good analogy, if we take one of the most successful military generals in history, and that was Napoleon, who won more battles than pretty much anyone else ever by a country mile. Um, well over, I believe, 80, 90 battles, something that he won. And to put this in perspective, I think Alexander only won about 9. So let's put this in context. Yes, he lost a few, but I think he won around about 90% of his battles. And it was Napoleon that actually revolutionized battles by creating corps. And what that meant was separate armies that were governed by a leader so that he wasn't central to everything and trying to play the full game of chess. He gave people autonomy within his army to go in and do their own thing and to function independently. So there's where it starts, folks. We need to independently motivate parts of our army. We need to deploy the troops here, folks. Deploy the troops. And who's on your side? Who is on your side? Well, the first thing, especially for empaths or people with high empathy, healers, light workers, good people, is we tend to want to solve all the battles on our own. That's mistake number one. Mistake number one, and it's something I've been terribly guilty of over the years as well. because it really is true that a problem shared is a problem halved, and a good friend will give you an alternative perspective on an issue that's been going round and round and round and round and round. Now, fortunately, I've got a little bit better in my advancing years of bringing a friend into the fold to share an issue. And quite often, they don't tell me anything I don't already know, but they energize a part of the army to give me the perspective. A part of me knows it, but we can move into doubt. We can move into doubt, folks, and that's when the battle gets lost. When we move into fear and doubt. Fear and doubt are the enemy in your life. And it all comes from a central point of not believing in yourself, your cause, your mission, or your beliefs. That's where it all stems, folks, in this battle. The major factors are fear and doubt. And fear and doubt are the seeds of a lack of love, a lack of belief in yourself. So we want to turn you into Napoleon. Or if you don't like Napoleon, pick a favorite general over time or antiquity, somebody that was successful, somebody that knew how to navigate difficult battles, people that would energize you, and surrounding yourself with the right people. And here's an interesting quote from Napoleon. He said, "Don't give me good generals, give me lucky ones." And interestingly enough, luck is a mindset. There has been a professor called Dr. Richard Wiseman that spent most of his life studying luck. He's got his own luck university. And what he's basically concluded after all of this time is that luck is a mindset that can be taught, folks. It can be taught. So, or as a famous golfer, I'm not sure if it was Gary Player or Arnold Palmer, one of those old golfers that said, yes, they said, you're just lucky. And he said, then the more I practice, the luckier I get. So you need to practice being lucky, folks. You need to practice thinking lucky. You need to practice involving your friends when you hit a dark space. That is the essence of the battle here, folks. If you try and navigate this on your own, you're up against it. You're up against it. Some people choose therapy. Some people choose friends. Therapy, friends. I'm fortunate that a lot of my good friends are therapists and we help each other when we go through dark times. So that's fortunate for me that I've been on that journey long enough now that I know people that I can call. That doesn't necessarily mean I was fast to call them or particularly effective at doing so, folks. So learn from my lessons. Learn from my lessons because you cannot do this on your own unless you are an advanced being. You're an advanced being, and you're probably going to the meditation retreat to elevate your vibration and your mind and clear your mind. Clear your mind, elevate your vibration. That's how we do it. So we're all fighting these battles, folks. And it really is that simple. The essence of this video is you can't do it on your own. If you can do it on your own, you wouldn't be watching this video. This title would not have attracted you in. You're watching this because I'm here to simply remind you of what you will be blazingly obvious if you're giving advice to one of your best mates. That's effectively the issue that we've got here. Is that you're a great advisor to your friends when you don't have the emotional attachment, or maybe you do have some emotional attachment, but you still have clarity of knowing what they should do. Would you do it for yourself? There's the battle, folks. There's the battle for healers, empaths, light workers, people with high empathy, good people. That there you were, minding your own business, looking to do good, probably not shining a light as bright as it could be, but somebody came and rattled your cage. And as you'll know, if you're a regular on this channel, the person that rattled your cage was meant to rattle your cage. They needed to rattle your cage to wake you up. To wake you up, folks, to wake you up. Now, if this is the wake up call that you've been looking for, if my words are resonating with you now, then I seriously suggest that you get more involved in this channel and even look into the membership where you can come in and work with me and get more involved and create that community and get the results in your life. Or you can go off and do it your own. Watch a few videos, go and do it on your own. And if that works, great, come and share the journey. If not, I suggest you get more involved. And how you do that, folks, you can like and subscribe to this video, and I will drip feed you for free more pieces. And there's another piece there. Or you can get involved in the community program. which is on the description to this video, where you can work with me directly and we can do this together. So, folks, however way you get this message, however way you process it, I wish you the very best of luck. And I wish you the very best generals in your army to navigate this demonic battle with the dark recesses of your mind.